Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna find out how you can upgrade your Asus VivoBook X409JA, or what you actually can upgrade and what you can't upgrade. Of course, you're gonna see how you can open it up, and obviously we're gonna have a closer look on the components as well. First things first, you need a little Phillips screwdriver like I have there. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. It's a great one. It comes with 57 different bits, I think, so it's gonna be useful for other jobs as well, and it's relatively cheap, so not bad. Remove all the screws from the back panel. Now I have to say, some screws are longer, some are shorter, so do remember where you took them out and keep them separate. So you see this one is longer again, so I think there's 3 different sizes on this laptop, so try to just remember where you took them out from. And you see this one is shorter again, so I think all bottom 4 are shorter ones, so keep them separate so you won't damage laptop when you start putting them back in. Now we're ready to remove the back panel. I use tool like that here. If you don't have, you can use something plastic. Do not recommend using screwdriver or anything like that. You will damage laptop, and in some cases permanently, so I don't recommend it. And okay, this job now is not easiest one, at least with this laptop. It took me a few minutes probably to open this, but eventually it does come off, like, so take your time, don't damage, no rush, no panic obviously. So because if you use too much power here, or strength, or whatever you call it, you're just gonna break the panel off from the base itself. It's quite plasticky, so be careful there. As you see, I am trying different angles there. I'm just trying not to damage the laptop, so be careful. There we go, finally. Okay, back panel is ready to come off. I'm gonna show you a closer look now on the sticker itself as well. So that's the model there, X409JA, and a bunch of little letters and numbers after that. And the inside of the look of the panel as well, just in case if you're looking for spare part or anything, it's just handy to have that. And we have loads of good news here. Upgradable, left, right and center. This laptop has 4 GB RAM on the board already and 1 extra slot. Okay, this is the battery, and that's the battery connection. That's your 1 RAM slot. As I said, 4 gigs are on the board already, so this one is free. So we can upgrade this one or add additional RAM to it, DDR4 RAM of course. That's your CPU fan. Very awkwardly positioned, I have to say. And that's your M.2 solid state drive, and there is a spot for 2.5 drive there as well. That's your Wi-Fi card. Now we're gonna go to 2.5 inch spot now. That's what it is. There's actually connection to on the motherboard, but there's no ribbon with it. I presume you can purchase that separately on eBay or God knows what site, but it doesn't come with it. But I haven't tried it. I can't recommend that it's working or not, but it's there. So if anyone has installed 2.5 on it, leave the comment. And that's your 1 slot. I'm gonna upgrade that to 8 gigs. So as I said, this laptop has 4 GB on the board, and in total it's gonna be 12 GB of DDR4 RAM on this laptop. That's your fan, again, closer look now. That's your 2.5 inch hard drive bay, and that's the connection as well. So as I said, it is upgradable, which is absolutely brilliant news. Very happy about that. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna add 8 gigs of RAM, in total gonna be 12. Before anything you upgrade there, I do recommend disconnecting battery. Just a little metal clip there, push it back, yep, and lift the little white connection there. That's it, battery removed or disconnected. You don't have to do that. It's on your own risk. If you want to leave it there, that's fine. Nothing has happened to me in the past. It all worked out fine. So that's 8 gigs for you now, DDR4. So in total this laptop will have 12 gigs of RAM, and this has Core i3 10th generation Intel CPU on it. I have to be honest here, I tried 16 GB stick, so in total it would have had 20 gigs, but it just didn't work for whatever reason. It may work for you, but it didn't work for me anyway. That's your M.2 solid state drive. At the moment there is 256 GB in it, and I'm gonna install 1 TB Samsung SSD. That's your little screw as well, keep that safe. Pull that solid state drive out gently now. That's how it looks. I'm gonna just remove that just to show you the specs of the one what's in it. There we go. That's the specs of it. It's Western Digital, 256 gigs. I presume that's what came with it when it was released from the factory. And this is the one I'm gonna put in now. It's 1 TB 970 Evo Plus Samsung. I'm gonna leave the links in description for RAM and also for solid state drive, so if you're looking for a similar one, I can guarantee it's working. I'm gonna put the Windows later to show you some specs of this laptop. You're gonna see the RAM installed and you're gonna see the solid state drive, and also you can see yourself Windows is working on it, so 100% tested, working. And that's a closer look now to the drive itself. They are great drives now. Quite cheap as well actually at the moment. I think this one cost me $50 plus minus, so it's not a bad price for it. And same thing, only thing I left out here now, I didn't put the little aluminium foily thingy back on, so it's just not gonna be there, which is okay. But if you do when you upgrade yourself, put it back if you want, so. And don't charge me, please. That's upgrading done now, all super. Just connect your battery back in again and close the little metal bracket there, push it in. Yep, that's done now. So all the upgrading done, quite successfully I have to say. And as I said, great little laptop for upgrading. It is a mediocre laptop, it's not the greatest build or anything. It's quite cheap, but at least you can upgrade that, so it's gonna be safe for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years anyway, so great stuff. Okay, put the cover back, it kind of clips back in, you can hear the clips when you're pushing it back in, and same thing as when you were taking the screws out, put them back in where they came from. Not to damage the laptop obviously. And in a few seconds I'm gonna boot to Windows, so you're gonna see the specs of it as well. So you'll know it's working. I'm not trying to fool anyone here. I had few comments there in the past that is that fake or what? No, none of it is fake, it's tested, working. So there we are, we're in the Windows now. We're gonna go to, yeah, this PC, right click on it and properties, and you're gonna see now. Yep, that's the laptop there. And as you see, it's Intel Core i3, 10th generation and 12 gigs RAM. Tested, working. I'm gonna go to Device Manager now in a second, and you're gonna see the rest of the specs of this laptop as well. One thing I have to say now, batteries on these laptops are absolutely rubbish, so not great. That's the drive there. I'm gonna go to Device Manager now to show you the actual specs as well. And that's your disk drive now. As you see, Samsung SSD 970. So can recommend it. Easy enough upgrade, cheap enough as well. So yeah, if that video was anyway helpful, subscribe, like the video, and you know what? Have a good life. Bye bye.